very warm but very beautiful October afternoon at the Walt Disney World Resort, and man, I did not have any idea that it could be so warm and humid, and I could be so sweaty in an afternoon at
let's see.
It's hot.
It's currently 92 degrees.
92 degrees. I think this is going to be the hottest day of our trip, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
And
it's like 90% humidity. It's super chill.
Exactly. So today we thought we'd do things a little bit different because we are on location and we're not in the studio. Cameron's gone. And, well, he's actually here.
I was going to say he's here. We're gone.
Ones gone. And so we just thought we would enjoy Walt Disney World and share a little bit of that with you and hydrate as we do it because it is quite warm.
I'm so sweaty.
And so we flew out actually last weekend, and we had a conference
Thursday.
that we went to.
Yes.
And so we spent some time at City Walk, which was great.
We spent 3 days in a row at Universal City Walk.
Yes, and it's great when it's not the weekend.
Well, it's great when it's not a Horror Nights night.
Yeah, then it gets a little bit insane, and that's not so good.
Yeah.
But everything else was okay.
We were there 3 days in a row, which was not. We went there our first night, and we were like, "Oh, we'll probably not be back here." And then we went again on Friday, and we went again on Saturday.
And then we decided that was not a good idea, so we didn't go back there after that.
Yeah, we left after
Then we came to Walt Disney World on Sunday.
Yeah, we
spent the day at Magic Kingdom.
It was magic.
Actually, not the entire day because it was a Halloween party day. But we did talk about what we did on Sunday at Magic Kingdom while you're taking your drink of water.
That was me thinking.
We started with the trolley show because our friend Christina had never seen it and really wanted to. So we got our Starbucks, DAPs capped it, and headed for the...
Is it weird that I want to yell back?
No, that's fine.
I'll start yelling random names at them.
Trolley show.
Trolley show.
Then we watched the Move It, Shake It, Dance It thing.
Move it, shake it, dance, and play it.
Yeah, that one. And then...
Verb.
Yeah, it's hard. And then we went on the People Mover because you should always start a trip at... oh, there's that Walker dude.
It's the Walker dude.
That's cool. The Walker dude's here.
It's kind of scary.
It's kind of awesome, too. We won't see him because we have a green wall with moss on it behind us, but it's right over there.
And we can't even see him from where we're
People
sitting.
Mover.
Anyway, yes, People
and
Mover.
It wasn't raining this time, which was great. Although it's really a cool attraction when it rains. I remember 5 years ago when I went on the People Mover, it was raining so hard it was like waterfalls over both sides, and that was just ridiculously awesome. And it was cool. It was a tunnel of water.
Well, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. So after that, we were gonna watch the
Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair
Yes.
Fall Celebration.
Yes, that was the goal. However, there was technical issues, so we saw just the finale-ish thing.
We did, and it was fun.
And it was actually, in some ways, almost more fun because you saw everything all at once, and it was getting warm by this point, so it wasn't like ridiculous long standing in the sun. So that was good.
It was very funny because normally you meet the characters, you set up a storyline. There's a reason why we go to Arendelle. There's reasons for everything.
This is just, hey, we're all here, have fun.
It was, they did their song, they did the choreography. Oh my gosh, I can see him now.
He's pretty big.
I got scared. He's so scary.
That's really impressive.
Pandora's scary,
Maybe we'll
kids.
see if we can find him after the show, and that would be great.
Yeah.
So we watched the shortened version of that, and then we
did something.
I don't know, but you know where we can find out.
Our vlogs.
We've been doing vlogs every day about our trip.
We're hip with the 21st century now.
So hip.
So 2018, come and get us.
By the way, Cameron's not here, as you might have noticed, because he didn't come to Florida. But if you want to join in the conversation, we'd love to tweet with you. #Geeks Corner.
We forgot about that.
Just remember, I don't know why.
Also, we're sorry that we didn't educate you with the facts.
But better late than never.
We don't know facts.
So we also did...
Anyway, went to Festival of Fantasy.
Oh, that's right.
I feel like we did something before that.
PhilharMagic.
PhilharMagic.
We saw PhilharMagic.
Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Yep, which is always a classic.
Yeah. Oh, we had lunch. That's what we did. We had lunch, we went to PhilharMagic, we went to Festival of Fantasy.
Yep.
And then after Festival of Fantasy, there was problems with Mr. Dapp's magic bands. So we went to City Hall.
And they got fixed.
They were helped out by a fantastic cast member.
Then we got to go on
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Which was a blast.
Yeah.
And that went into Peter Pan flight. which is interesting because it's Peter Pan Flight here, not Peter Pan's Flight.
So I wish that there was like in English how there's like rules, like
maybe this is a rule. It's a Disney rule.
But it's like Disney California Adventure instead of Disney's California Adventure, and like Sleeping Beauty Castle and Cinderella Castle, like no apostrophe S. I wish there was like a
reason.
I wish that like it would be like, oh well, if it's doing this, this, and this, of course there's no apostrophe S. But there's no, I don't know. This is what my brain thinks about. Like I wish that I knew why.
Yeah.
I'm calling up Bob Iger actually right now.
Oh, you know what we did after Festival of Fantasy?
To Bob Iger?
No, we went into Hall of Presidents, and that was really good.
We did,
I was
and
impressed.
I cried.
It was a completely new show, and I knew it would change. I just didn't realize how much it would change.
It was
and
so good.
It was a real good blend of old and new, and I love how they made it look like it was something that'd been around for a very long time. But clearly the effects that made it all happen were a lot more advanced than they would have had 40 years ago,
really
almost 50 years ago.
Presidents.
And it was really good. So yeah, we did that. Now skipping forward, after Peter Pan, we went to Haunted Mansion, which is always amazing.
So spooky.
It is. And then we headed over to Epcot for the evening, which is always lovely. And there was a gorgeous sunset as we were heading over there. That was like the thing I really remember was how vibrant the sunsets are here. And
it's very funny because every time we've had a sunset in the last couple of days,
we've
been on a
transit.
monorail.
Yeah, it's like, oh man. Tonight we're staying here until after the sunset because we're going to try to get some sunset pictures of Pandora, which will have already happened by the time you're watching this. So we'll just go like that and it'll, right?
Snap
Time
magic?
travel.
We are actually in the future right now.
In the year 2000, yes.
It's currently 1 o'clock at home.
Yeah.
But we've already experienced 1 o'clock. We already know what that's like.
We know what's going to happen.
So
for all you West Coasters.
Watch out.
It's going to be good.
When you meet Fred, just
go
walk
left.
the other way.
Yeah. So yeah, we went to Epcot for the evening. We had this cheese bread that I loved and Katie was not such a fan of.
I was very hungry and it wasn't
filling.
It wasn't doing the job. It wasn't that I didn't like it. I love cheese bread. Cheese and bread are two
it
of
was
my
like
favorite
a really almost melted completely cheese in the middle with a pastry around the outside that was cheesy also.
Biscuity.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was fluffy and it was very good and I would like to have it as a snack.
Yeah.
But when I was very hungry.
Now eat real food first, then eat snacks.
Yes.
And so then that was Epcot, and of course Epcot, half of it is just taking pictures of Spaceship Earth, which is what we went back to the next day to do, was to ride on Spaceship Earth first.
Yeah.
And that was a good start. And really, after that, nothing else really mattered.
The first thing we did, if we're being completely honest, we'll get coffee.
Yes.
And then we had to take a picture of said coffee.
Absolutely.
Why is he yelling? He's yelling!
I don't know. He's talking to people.
Yeah, I mean, so are we. But we stood at the Imagination Pavilion for 15
Oh, are you talking about my monorail pictures?
So
they were good.
They were gorgeous.
I liked my monorail pictures.
Hey, we all liked your monorail pictures,
good.
Mr. DAPs. No one's saying we didn't like your monorail pictures. But it was very funny. It was, we had just walked through, and Mr. DAPs went, and that's the shot I wanted as the monorail went by. So we hung out until the next monorail came around.
And the one after that.
and then I forgot. So we were there for like 20 minutes?
At least. It was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spaceship Earth, and then we went into World Showcase. And of course we had to go visit Canada, and we had to go to France, and we also had to go to China throughout the day. We're kind of fast forwarding because we caught almost every show in between as well. And what's been your favorite food we've had for the entire trip so far? This doesn't have to be at Epcot, it can be anything.
Okay, I was gonna say I have a favorite food and wine food, and everyone knows what that is. But Satuli Canteen at Pandora, which is actually where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, it's right there.
Secrets.
The canteen is right there.
Canteen.
Tall dude's right there.
It was
so your favorite food?
Really surprising. Because people have been saying how good it was. And we both came here with the intention of having the cheeseburger bowl.
I'm coming back for it, though.
Cheeseburger pods. They're very futuristic.
And it looks awesome.
It does.
And I asked the lady that worked there, and she said they're good.
So we walked up and we were like, oh, but wait, because there's protein bowls where you can pick your base, you can pick the meat, and you can pick a sauce.
And you can mix mix the meat.
And you can mix the meat.
It was a good choice.
It was so good. I got the grilled beef with black beans and rice, which is like all of my favorite things. So and the meat was so good.
Remember there was that herb sauce too.
You had an herb sauce. I had the other vinaigrette.
Okay. But I had also beef and chicken, a combo, because when I was purchasing my meal, that's what I was told was the best.
When I was purchasing my meal at the Satuli Canteen in Pandora at Disney's Animal Kingdom. No, but I was very surprised. I was expecting the meat to be a little bit drier, just because I don't have...
Yeah, it was actually really well
That was
prepared.
amazing. I just don't have ridiculously high expectations with quick service, because I know it's going to be faster.
But it was good.
It was amazing. It deserves all the hype it's getting, honestly.
Yeah. So yesterday we also did at Epcot. We took a lot of pictures yesterday. And
I took like 500
we found
or
this
something.
really cool dude that was up in this hill behind Japan. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture
oh my gosh.
for you.
For a second I was like, we found a dude. Find a dude.
Yeah. So
we did find a dude.
We were getting a snack and a drink in Japan.
Usually.
And we found this guy up behind the Japan pavilion, behind this little... I can't find the picture.
Well, our friend Christina pointed it out. That's a wasp. Oh my god.
That's fun.
No, it's not!
Okay.
Anyway.
You talk about the dude. And I'm gonna find the
our
picture.
friend, and she looked up, and she went, huh.
Where's the dude?
There's the dude. She went, huh.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this.
We looked
but
over.
He's a really big...
Is your brightness up?
No.
Why is your brightness
No, it is
on
up,
it?
actually.
You think the
It was
kids
halfway.
at home can see that?
Yeah.
Also, I just got very 3D.
So I don't know if you can see this, but it's like this weird, like, half angel, half bird, half...
Just because you understand it, don't understand it
Warrior.
doesn't mean it's weird.
No, it's pretty awesome. Weird in a good way.
Weird in a good way.
Like, I'm kind of obsessed with it, but it's up behind the Japan pavilion to the left.
When he says
And
obsessed with it,
it's like pretty far up there, out of the way, which is weird. And
he hasn't stopped talking about it in the last 24 hours.
well, I want to know what it is. So if you know what it is, hashtag Geeks Corner or leave us a comment below. 'Cause
Educate us,
then
please.
you can tell me what it is, and that would just make my life that much better.
Yes.
And
After that, I'm really trying to remember like our walk around. Because after that, we went to China.
the problem was we kept going back and forth. Because then,
We did.
like, we kept getting food from different places and going back. We had that bao, the teriyaki chicken bao in
I had
Japan.
the,
and it was, that actually is my other favorite food of the week.
I had the beef nigiri, which was very good.
Yeah, but the bao you need to try, because, like, that was better than what we had here.
I'll probably love
I'm
it.
changing my mind. The real
But
trick is, will it be better than a hamburger or a cheeseburger bao?
cheeseburger bao.
Yeah.
The hard part about we're a lot like our friend right now who ran a Disney marathon. Was running it and then would run back for characters, and so basically ran the marathon twice. Like that's how it kind of feels like we are right now.
A little bit.
Is that we're going around.
Yeah.
We are running back for things. So it's very hard to keep track of.
But it's fun.
But it is. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I can't complain. But I'm trying it's very hard for talking points to try and
We
remember.
don't have talking points, and we don't have an order tonight, which is kind of weird, because normally we have an order. and
Normally we have something to reference in front of us.
but not today.
No.
We're just making it up as we go, and the big man is talking over us, so hopefully you can still hear us.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Exactly. So we had a lot of food at Epcot. I had the poutine. That was
Oh my
good.
gosh, and you didn't leave a bite for me.
And you had your cake again.
I had my...
And,
wow! Drag me on the internet. Why don't you?
And then we
I've
went
had it
to
twice.
Magic Kingdom to watch Happily Ever After, which is the best fireworks show ever.
It was just so magical.
Well, yeah, I think it's my favorite ever.
Yeah. Well, I know
we had a
you...
really good spot in the hub, so that was fun to get to go, and we'll have
And
the
we
video
saw
up soon.
K-Slack!
Yep, and we saw K-Slack, who was on Geeks Corner a couple weeks ago, and I think we posted a picture of her on... Not yet. There will be a picture of her on her
Maybe
Instagram
by the
soon.
time you see this,
Maybe.
I will have done my job properly.
Exactly. And,
We're supposed to agree with that.
no, I meant like we'll have it up. But, so anyway, that was fun. Then afterwards it got really busy, but we saw our friend Jacob on Main Street, and that was great.
fun.
And then we went and discovered that the bus line was ridiculously, terribly long. So we tried the minivan service, which was amazing.
It was.
Once we got the app to work properly. And
Technology
we had
is
a really
hard.
cool driver named Sky, and she was fantastic. Because traffic was terrible, so it took like an hour to get back to the All-Star Resorts.
Should have taken 20, but apparently they've closed some roads because they've done some construction.
Well, you could see the roads closed.
Yeah. So, and it wasn't just minivans; it was buses. It was everyone was stuck. So it wasn't like it was because we took minivans.
No, it was, and I can only imagine what it would have been like to be on the bus during that. Like that would have just been miserable because they were just packing the buses and they just weren't coming that fast, probably because of traffic also. And so that would have been a very, 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 very long. And we probably wouldn't have been home before midnight at that point, or home. And home is where you rump rest, right? And am I wrong? Okay.
You're like my grandfather.
Okay. Well, I am wearing a trophy. Yeah. But it's a Bugs Life shirt, and this is the only place you can go on a Bugs Life attraction now. Or in a Bugs Life attraction, whatever. Which gets us to today. So today we got up and we came to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
We got up.
And this is the warmest day we've had the entire trip. And looking at the weather report, it's the warmest day we're going to have for the entire trip.
It's a little roasty,
which is totally fine. It's not, like, it's warm and it's hot and it's sweaty, but it's not unbearable and it's still fun. And, and the sky has just been gorgeous, like the blues and stuff.
The sky has been treating us so well the entire trip.
Yeah.
Like, it is... Oh, he's leaving. Bye, Mr. Robot
there he
Man.
goes. Ridiculously tall.
So scary. He's taller than the wall to get backstage.
Yeah, we have a video of him if you want to see. It's on our YouTube channel, so you can
scary.
find it after this. Don't stop. Just keep watching this.
Don't click away from us.
Yes.
Stay right here.
Yes. But that was pretty cool. I would be interested to watch him do his thing. But
I would be interested to watch from a distance.
So we started the day off with coffee. We start every day off.
We can't start a day without coffee.
And I think we're going to do a article from that coffee trip about sustainable coffee that Starbucks does and how it relates to Animal Kingdom.
A thing or two about Starbucks and Starbucks coffee.
It'll be good.
And Starbucks things. So
then we headed over to Dinoland, which is now the place to visit. It surprised me how much fun we had in Dinoland as we met Scrooge McDuck, and we got pictures of them, with them, all the above. It was fantastic.
I love this so much.
It was really
expecting much, to be completely honest. Launchpad is now one of my favorite interactions of the day.
Look at Kim, you can find out why. At Katie Bear 13.
My name.
Anyway, so then it was Expedition Everest and photo time.
Oh my gosh!
And on a day like today, when the sky is just so blue, perfect, it's just like you couldn't ask for a better day to be at Animal Kingdom. That could be great at any park, but I feel like it makes all of the greens that much more green and the blues that much more blue. And then you come into Pandora, and this already has that kind of tropical, exotic, weird, like, feel to it.
Yes.
Because they really do a good job of blending kind of the whole space in nature, clean and
space nature
and gorgeous, with, you know, we've got rusty walls next to us with rebar showing, and so it's this really cool blend of like beat up technology that went off to space and didn't last so well, and then Pandora, the light being so perfect, and it just was a gorgeous day for taking pictures in Pandora. And then they had the drum show. Our friend is the star of the show. He was known guy throughout the whole show.
It was
and
very
they had
funny.
him dancing and drumming and shouting along. And
is very funny because that very much fits Kevin's personality.
It was absolutely fantastic. And that was actually one of the highlights of the day, I think. We've also done Safari today, which was really good.
Amazing.
The lunch here was fantastic. And then we met great too.
They're so cute.
Very cute. And
they are.
And Goofy and Donald's outfits are pretty cool too. And I saw Daisy.
It's true. I can only imagine those little chipmunks are really sweaty because they're in onesies in Orlando, but they're very cute.
That's so true. My bag just fell over. That's okay.
Oh my gosh. Alert the media.
So that's basically where we are for this trip now. We still have a ton to do before we head back on Sunday.
Always.
Exactly. And we're Passage later today, which is, I think, one of the best Disney attractions of all time. And we're really looking forward to that. And
I think all of the really, like, not to bag on other parks, I do love all the parks, but I feel like a lot of the really amazing attractions are in this park.
Really cool thing.
Expedition, I mean, I love even coming at it from
The theming is the best attractions anywhere, period.
The story it tells, the
best queue ever.
The way the track switches over, it is the pinnacle of, like, the technology of Imagineering meeting the storytelling, and like it's.
And that's the great thing is you look at these are what Imagineering has been doing progressively as we've been moving forward. And what Pandora really was the last big land open, if I'm mistakenly, is Star Wars Galaxy,
which is
how over the top that's going to be when you think of Flight of Passage is a ridiculous, amazing ride. And the next one, or attraction, the next one that's going to be remotely like that will probably be the Millennium Falcon ride attraction. And it's hot. And,
no, that was me hyperventilating about the Millennium Falcon.
And then also the First Order battle. And you think of just how awesome the attractions are here and what the next level of immersion and interactivity is going to be, and it's going to be ridiculous. Speaking of interactivity, we did a fun thing on one of our vlogs this week, whatever it was.
What did we do?
And it was hat chucky, and I totally suggest checking this out. This was yesterday.
This video will also
it'll
be up.
Monday's day 2.
It'll be up before
day
this
2's
goes
vlog.
Live.
The vlog, whatever it is. And why don't you show them the hat that you ended up with?
Let me take my sunglasses off my head, because
hats are important so you don't burn.
Which I've already done, because you can tell I'm a little tomato. But I mean, I'm a tomato all the time. But anyway, sorry, I'm trying to fluff it. I'm trying to get people ready.
Okay.
And if
you want to
follow
show
me
it
on,
off first?
You follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it.
Yeah, you could do that too. So it says, what does it say? Laugh, love, Mickey. I was trying to remember which way it went. If it was love, laugh, Mickey, or laugh, love. But it's laugh, love, Mickey. And put it on. There you go. It's an awesome sun hat. And actually, there's a really good picture on your Instagram, I feel like, that shows off the laugh, love,
photo?
Mickey. That might have been me. I've had some fun time taking pictures of people in our group this trip. So
you're very talented, so
I don't know. We'll see. We'll let the people decide.
The people have decided you're talented already.
I don't know. Okay, but so that's the hat. You should see the ones that didn't make the cut because they are very enjoyable.
There's a
to
few
watch.
that make me look like a cupcake.
One at least. Oh, okay. I don't remember.
I was re-looking at the footage and I was like, oh, there was 2. It kind of all started tradition from last trip, because every time my dad saw a hat, he would put it on.
Yep, it was fun.
Every single and so
they tried to get me to do it, but I wasn't going to.
I had actually already sent my dad a picture of me in a hat. And then, funny enough, my parents are in New York. Oh, they're in Boston.
East Coast.
Yeah, they're in so many places right now.
Their way around.
Yeah, they are actually. But my parents were in Boston when they texted me back, and my mom was like, "Actually, really funny. Your dad just put on a Paul Revere hat." So, I mean, we're just
the tradition lives on,
causing a show all over the East Coast. But yeah, I thought it was very fun.
It was really fun, and so we might have to do that again sometime, just because it was a great segment. We'd love to hear also, as we make these vlogs, not Geeks Corner, but, it's still some of us.
Personalities.
Geeks on vacation. But if there's anything you'd like to see us cover, do, whatever, let us know, because we could go find it. I think we're Hollywood Studios. And then Thursday, Friday are kind of flex days. Saturday's your birthday.
It is?
Yep.
I have a birthday.
She's going to be 12 years old.
I'm going to be a whole 12. I'm going to be this much.
So I think we're going to do Epcot and Magic Kingdom that day, and that will be a blast. And then we fly back on Sunday.
And we're going to see friends, which is
we're going to see a lot of friends that day.
Really to look forward
It'll
to.
It'll be good. Be likey this week. and that'll be a blast as well. See some Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
Oh, and Illuminations, because we have to say goodbye to that. I don't know that we'll be back before it goes away next September.
You never know.
You never know. We can hope, but
I hold out hope always.
Yes. Either way, we'll film it and we'll get that up. And we've already filmed Happily Ever After, so that will go up as well. And that will be a blast as well.
Yeah, always.
What other things are you most looking forward to? Oh, we're going to eat at Skipper Canteen for your birthday, and that'll be great.
I love Skipper Canteen. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited for the Muppets.
Yes, that's tomorrow.
Always.
I'm hoping they have more merchandise.
They have a whole store.
Well, last time they didn't have a ton of merchandise. Remember, there was other stuff in there?
They just didn't have what you were looking for.
Well, that too. But they need more merchandise.
If you ever see anything Electric Mayhem, we have a P.O. box.
Oh, we're also writing postcards for our Patreon.
Yeah. So
we need to finish writing them, but
we're
sending them out from here.
I mean, I'm writing them.
Well, I'll sign them.
We're brainstorming on what they say.
Well,
I am
the
just
problem.
physically...
The problem being is if she hand scripts them, you'll be able to read them. If I write them, it'll just be squiggles. And
a hand script as if I'm doing calligraphy.
That would be going way above and beyond. That would be very impressive.
I just write cups for a living. Well, not anymore.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Yes. We'll probably. What else do we like? We might do Indiana Jones, the show.
Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna meet BB-8.
It'll depend on the weather too.
We're meeting BB-8 no matter what the weather is.
Yeah, but
Well, and Toy Story Land. We're gonna see Toy Story Land.
Toy Story Land. Looking forward to that.
We're definitely gonna get at least some walking around.
Yeah, probably get in earlier too, just so we can check that out early when the light's good.
Early?
9 o'clock. Whatever shall we do?
We're not morning people.
Yeah, but we'll get our Starbucks there. One of my favorite Starbucks at the resort. What's your favorite Starbucks in the entire Walt Disney World Resort? I have a guess.
Are we counting Disney Springs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Part of Walt Disney World Resort.
Okay, don't need your attitude right now. Because I really haven't wanted Disney Springs, and it's also a real Starbucks.
Pick it. That's fine.
But
it can be the wrong answer. That's okay.
Mr. Apps? I'm gonna be talking to you.
Anyway,
later.
which
actually, ooh, did you hear that?
No.
That was my jaw.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Anyway,
maybe they did.
If you put on your headphones, turn it
up
really
loud, you might hear a tiny little snap. Anyway, favorite Starbucks.
Ooh, Epcot.
Yeah.
I actually don't even know if I've been inside the one in Disney Springs. It's just very aesthetically pleasing.
We went in. We walked by and stuck our head in. I feel
last year?
Yeah.
No.
We didn't?
No.
Oh.
You might have.
That one is gorgeous, though.
That's actually, fun fact, right outside that Starbucks last year is where we saw K-Slack last year.
It's true.
So,
and that was completely unplanned. This year it was planned because she came to watch fireworks with us. And, that was fun. We might hit Disney Springs tonight because this park closes early. And
Raglan Road.
And Raglan Road is a kind of awesome place to visit. And we might get some thunderstorms and rain later this week. So, we're just going to enjoy every second of that. We probably won't get thunderstorms and rain just because I brought a jacket, and the moment you prepare means it won't show up.
I brought an umbrella, and I brought a camera cover, and I brought,
oh yeah, I brought that too.
We're too prepared, honestly.
If we were unprepared, we'd be fine.
It rained so much last year, and this year it's just like, oh, you guys, no.
Not allowed. Yeah. So what are you most looking forward to for the rest of the week, Katie?
I don't know.
Just pick one thing. Show off your Nalgene, your Hydro Flask, by the way.
Oh.
Because we got cool stickers. These are limited because we're changing these very soon. They're soon going to have a new logo. They might even change tonight. I've got the new logo I just got from Maddie, who, if you're looking for a really awesome artist, she does custom work and she's ridiculous. And
Maddie Schaefer, not Maddie
Schaefer,
Holst, who runs our Twitter.
Oh yeah, Maddie's really awesome at social media, but Maddie Schaefer is really awesome at graphic work and drawing and all of that awesome art stuff that I can't do.
Most awesome things about Maddie is that she draws in a very specific style. But she can do anything.
Yeah, everything she does is absolutely ridiculously amazing. So if you need custom art, she's your go-to person.
She is.
She's the one that did the painting. I got you guys the
picture.
portraits last year that I gave you guys for
But I
Christmas.
still have one.
And
It's so sweet.
she's also on the new, her artwork is going to be on one of our new versions of the logo / sticker /
It's
graphic
so good.
thing. It's really cool.
You guys should be really excited.
I might try to do it tonight, depending on when we get done. Last night we didn't get back to the room until like 11:54, so we were just dead.
It was it's a little late.
And you really, at that point, just want to take your shoes off. So, anyway.
I'm actually at that point right now.
We are running out of time for this week.
Oh no! You should go to. It's really hard to try and do Cameron's
you
job.
gotta do Cameron's part too. We miss you, Cameron. We wish you were here.
So you should go to thegeekscorner.com. Check out all of the shenanigans we've been doing for the last 8 years. And then you should also go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the news as we update the website daily, and subscribe to our mailing list and find out how to become a Daps Magic Maker.
Also subscribe to this channel. Find us on social media. We're all over the place. And
We're
you can
literally
follow
all
along
over
on the
the
trip if you're following any of us individually. Some of it's ending up on the Daps Magic Instagram as well, but not all
Follow
of it.
hashtag DapsWDW18.
That's the best way to do it. But for now, that's all the time we have for you this week. So for real, next week, we'll see you around the corner.
Bye!